What's up, y'all? There comes a time when a woman has to bite down and admit when she's wrong. Y'all owe y'all a public apology. I owe the news a public apology. I owe TMZ a public apology. I owe everybody a public apology. This was this morning. Now, this is funny, but it's not funny. So, this morning, I don't know if y'all saw this video. If not, go back and check it out. I had did this video this morning called The Wicked Music Industry. And so I was, covering all the updates about, the lady Dawn from En Vogue, sleeping out in her RV. And I had covered Ralph Tresvant's story. And I had covered Angie Stone's story and Tyler Perry. And I had covered the member of Troop that had passed away, Reggie Wiggins, I believe his name was. And y'all, I was talking about how these folks is leaving here, and every time you turn around and George Farmer passed away, and I was saying that I need to get on here and do my research and find out what happened to the Troop member. Oh, I'm like my daddy, honey. I had got on here and raised me about $100 worth of sand. And I was talking about if it had been Paul McCartney, if it had been the last Beatles, how it would have been all over the news. But since it wasn't the last Beatle, it ain't all over the news. And in 1977, the Beatles, they took the crowd by storm. They rose to fame with a smash hit. Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Oh, I was livid about them not saying nothing about this Troop member. And I was a Troop girl. So, when I had some time, I said, let me get on here and find out what did happen to this digger man. If it had been one of the Beatles, it would have been all over the news. I was honey, I was livid. Honey, got on there to do my research. Found out the man been gone since 2021. I had no idea. I had no clue. And I know TMZ did cover it and a couple of other people had covered it. Oh, but I was irate, baby. I was ready to get with me somebody about them not covering Reggie's story on Spread My Wings and Fly Away. That band was hot in the 80s or 90s or whatever. I love them boys. And come to find out, y'all, the man been gone since 2021. Now, you know I'm having a hard time. But I'm glad to know this because I didn't even know he had, passed away. And when I went over there to find out what had happened, it just said that he had struggled from some health issues. It didn't go too far in on the parts that I seen or whatever. And then I got to thinking, and Kara, you on here. You don't even watch the news. How would you know who covered what if they had covered the story? Now, you don't even watch the news. But, that just go to show you, baby, I'll get on here and raise me $100 worth of sand about somebody. I don't care if I got my story all the way together or not. When I get on here, baby, I'm ready to blow. I'm mad. But they did cover the story. But I was just thinking, my other mind said, how would you know what somebody covered? You don't even watch the news. But at least y'all know I jump up and get busy when I get mad about something or I feel like something ain't being delivered right or something ain't being talked about. At least y'all know I will go to war. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I owe everybody apology. Baby, that man been gone. Why would they post that as a newer video on TikTok and I'm on here hollering about how these folks leaving here? That man had been left here. But now I know. Y'all see how I go to war? I don't be playing about these peoples. Love y'all.